Good morning and welcome to today's podcast. Again, today I have my daughter, Megan. Okay, so let's make this, it's the festive season. So the topics that I had for the podcast, I'm just going to carry them forward for 2026. I think now maybe let's just talk about not a recap, but let's just think things through for the past 12 months. And of course, I just started this podcast. Is it a month old? Let's say about 5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So even me, I'm still new into it. But I do have the topics. But I just think for now, let's just pause the topics that I've got for 2025. I'll carry this forward 2026. But for now, let's just have a little bit of conversation, mix a little bit of fun. And let's see how this takes us until the end of the year. So I think today I just wanted to know, let me just ask Megan. Megan was born in Kenya and she's 7 years old. So let me just ask her from a 7-year-old's point of view, how has life been in Kenya for you? I mean, we come from the Seychelles. We are originally from the Seychelles. As much as I can, I send them back home for the holidays. Seychelles is an archipelago. It's a group of islands. We come from the main island, Mahe. So when you compare Mahe, Seychelles, to Kenya, explain to me, as your mom, and to the audience, how is life different?
Nairobi is okay.
Nairobi is okay.
Yeah, but here in Seychelles is so hot that I'm just gonna faint.
You're just gonna faint. But okay, I just want to say though, yeah, true, Seychelles is a very warm destination. It's a very hot destination. But the heat in Europe, the heat in the UAE, and even the heat in Africa is worse than in Seychelles. The thing that makes Seychelles warm and hot is the humidity. If you minus the humidity, it will not be that hot. But like I am saying, the heat in Europe, the heat in UAE, and even the heat in Africa, some places that I've visited, even in Nairobi, it is way hotter than in Kenya.
Yeah.
So you say Nairobi is okay. It's okay in terms of what? Like, for example, give us the options. Like in Seychelles, in terms of outdoor activity, what can you do in Nairobi that it doesn't exist yet in Seychelles? Or maybe it's something that we should introduce.
There's no rock climbing in Seychelles.
There's no rock climbing in Seychelles. I'm really hoping that somebody takes this up. We do have some mountains. I think that we just need some some experts to come and penetrate this market, come and introduce this. I know in Mauritius there is rock climbing.
Yeah.
So what else? We do have zip lining.
Yeah.
We have diving.
There's not that much mountains in Seychelles.
Yeah. We do have trails.
Yeah.
We do have some exciting trails. Occasionally, we do have even the locals and the tourists getting lost and blah, blah, blah. I think it needs to be properly demarcated. But the point is that our trails are not boring. We have some exciting trails, enough for you to get lost. The trails are there on Mahe. The trails are there on La Digue. The trails are there on Pralin. I think we even have trail on Silhouette, if I'm not mistaken. We have trail on Moyenne. So I think it's just the proper advertising that we have to stress on and put it out there and let people, the locals and tourists alike, know about them. But we do have that, especially when we have those sea excursions, those boat excursions. They are mixed with hiking. But I think what you're looking for is the thrill. For example, what do we have? We mostly water sports. We have the zip lining. We do have the hiking. We do have the skydiving. But I think what you're referring to is maybe like the go-karts. You are referring to things that are a bit more thrilling.
Yeah.
What else? When you compare the Seychelles, the food, the local dishes here to Kenya, Megan loves her food, so I don't know how she's going to convince you guys or weigh in here without being biased. She loves the Seychelles cuisine, she loves the Kenyan cuisine as well, but compare the two, which is your favorite?
Seychelles, especially the fish.
You like the Seychelles, especially the fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll give her that. She does. I'm not a big fan on the Creole food,
And
It's
the
never really been
muffins.
my thing. Even some of their juices, like for example, let me show you an example. Coconut, is it coconut juice? Coconut juice. I
It's
don't like
coconut water.
coconut water. You're right. I don't like coconuts. It's not my
Me
thing. Fish
neither.
is not really my thing either.
Fish.
I love the fruit bat curry. I love the chicken curry.
You
I'm not a
like
seafood
mussels?
person. I'm not a seafood person as such. What else? What about when it comes to the language? How are you when it comes to the Creole language?
I feel like Kiswahili in Nairobi is more harder than Creole and French.
Is it?
Yeah.
But if you can speak a little bit of French, then you can understand Creole because the Creole is the broken version. Our Creole is a broken version of the French language itself. But I agree, it's been hard to learn Kiswahili, but we have said, I have said 2026 will make a very special effort to grasp the Kiswahili language a bit more than what I understand now.
Yeah.
As for them, I do tend to throw in some Creole words here and there. Even for me, there are some terminologies on the ground that I don't know in Creole. So, okay, so you think Creole is much easier?
Yeah.
It's much easier to understand.
Yeah.
To understand or to speak? Can you speak it?
Not really.
No, you can't. Okay. What else can you tell me? So, actually, even so explain to me from your point of view, from your eyes, from your experience, in terms of which country is more stressful to you to live in. Is it the Seychelles? Is it Kenya? When I mean stressful in terms of like waking up to go to school, the child minding or the nanny or whatever, things like that, you just explain this whole thing to me from your small age.
I think it's Nairobi because we don't go to school in Seychelles.
No, you don't go to school in Seychelles, that's true. But what I'm saying is, I think in terms of the pressure when it comes to the households, I think Nairobi, the pressure is less. For example, you can put your child in a school bus, and the school bus comes to your doorstep, takes your child to go to school, and they come back. You have the how do you call this? It's a little easier to get someone to come and clean your house, to come and watch over your kids and stuff like that. You can get this in Seychelles. I'm not saying it's not, but in terms of the resources, I think Kenya has more to offer. But what else in terms of what can I say in terms? I don't know if it's because you don't live in Seychelles that you're finding it hard to make like a proper comparison. But so far, I think you are leaning towards more of Kenya than you are more of Seychelles.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
But if you had one thing to say to the audience, what can you tell them? What can you tell them?
I would say that it's more harder to wake up in Seychelles because you see most of the time I wake up at lunchtime.
And I think you have a point because see, the school is more located towards the town side. The private schools, you have some government schools. It's per district, right? There's a lot of districts in Seychelles. So depending on where your child goes to school, it can become a bit of a problem. For example, if I live on the east side of the island and my child's school is on the, I don't know, west or northeast side of the island, it's quite a lot to commute. So to get to that side of the island. And then you have to imagine when the child breaks at 2:30 or 3 o'clock, nearly having to go home, you have to excuse yourself from the office or make some kind of arrangements to get your child to be fetched, to come all the way, to the house or wherever you're dropping them, that they can be watched. If they've got like extra classes, if you've got some like other stuff that they are involved in, whether it's sports, whether it's music, it is a little stressful unless you have someone that you're paying to say, hey, you know what, go fetch my child, go drop my child here, or things like that. So you really have to work out your plan for when it comes to the kids, because it can be pretty stressful. I'll give you that. But otherwise, I think we walk more in this town than we've walked in the town of Nairobi. Yeah. Both towns are equally beautiful. We've been to the Nairobi CBD with some of our friends. I can't complain. I love the town. I wish that I could just take the bus with my kids and then, you know what, just get there myself freely on my own. But I'm not quite there yet where I can say I can just jump into a city hopper that gets to town, because I'm actually kind of lost in Nairobi town. So that's something I need to work on. But otherwise, both towns is a nice experience, and I can't complain about it. What else do you have to say?
I'm not
And of course, the
sure.
family is here. So
Yeah.
it's emotionally, you do have you're not biased in your judgment, but what I'm saying, okay, the family is here. So but we've made some great friends in Kenya who have become family. But yeah, but the family is here. So
Yeah.
what else? That's it. That's all you have to say to them.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't think I have any more.
you miss Kenya? You can't wait to go back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
We're going back on January.
We're going back in January after the new year. So that's all you have to say to them.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of Kenyans here in Seychelles. We've met them. We have a lot of Kenyans here in Seychelles.
A lot of animals.
So there you have. We have the wildlife. Okay, when I say wildlife, we don't have the lions or the elephants or things like, obviously, but we do have our own wildlife. But we have a lot of Kenyans, different nationalities, great people. So yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you have to say to the audience?
Mm,
So actually, for a 7-year-old, I'd say you're pretty lucky because you have the best of both worlds.
yeah.
Yes? That's it?
I guess, yeah.
So this is a wrap?
Yeah.
So there you have it from Megan. I don't know if you guys got the full picture. I think I got some bits and pieces. I don't know if she's still too young, but she's told us what she appreciates on the Seychelles side. She's told us what she appreciates on the Kenyan side. So like I'm saying, she's got the best of both worlds. So we've been happy to share this with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so there you have it. I do not know if we're going to make another podcast before Christmas. I'm not too sure. If not, from Megan and me, from my home, from the Seychelles, to you guys, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year 2026.
Yeah.